slick Iron Bolt at National Indoor. One interview after another, but nothing facing him these days. So you're saying, where are the dancing girls? You had dancing girls in London?
After I just said about that, they decided in London to do. I put a little flavor into it, look at Jamaica, so they decided to get some Jamaican, and they were playing Jamaican music all night on the carpet, so it was good.
So tell me something, are you really going to retire? Aren't your handlers saying, give it one more year, we can make a packet of money?
No, well, this season I have one more season, and that'll be it. We have decided that it's time, and we have ideas of how to continue making money, so that is the key thing.
The money intoxicating, but the adulation of track fans, the biggest rush of all. Any other fix possible?
No, I think there's things that we have thought about. I think going into being an analyst could be one of them. But I think there's no substitute for being on that track and walking out and feeling that energy and that vibe that the crowd gives you. That's one of the things that I miss the most about this.
It was the ultimate rush.
Always is the ultimate rush for me.
Usain Bolt at 30, almost at the end of a phenomenal run, but his stock continuing to rise, and Digicel not letting go. So Usain Bolt is just a gift that keeps on giving.
Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. What an amazing year. Kind of culminating in tonight. It's just been incredible. And Usain winning World Athlete of the Year last week as well. What's great, and what I've getting to know Usain over the last couple of years in particular, is he's a very technically savvy person and wants to push things on and is challenging us. So we think he's going to make a huge contribution in the business. We have many plans next year, commercial, exciting sponsorships and things. But obviously I won't give away all those surprises tonight.
I wonder when Digicel came to Jamaica, they'd realise that down the line Usain Bolt would be repping for them, would be an ambassador for Digicel, and what a ton load of luck.
Well, no, it's not luck. I think that we look for talent all the time, and we found him, and it's fabulous, and there's lots more coming. But listen, he's our man. We're so proud of him. He's our Chief Speed Officer. We love him. Who doesn't? He's just adorable, fantastic. Big up.
Bolt the brightest star present, but lesser lights also shining. When you're looking back at your career, or when your career is being looked back at, where do you think you're going to factor? How will people sum you up as Alpha Powell?
Well, I just want to be remembered as one of the greatest sprinters out there, one of the trailblazers for Jamaica, and one that motivates other athletes to really come in the sport and do great things.
You think you're a bigger sex symbol than Usain Bolt?
Yeah, man, by far. No doubt.
We always have this competition. It's always that issue.
Yeah, who always win?
He always gets to win himself, so I can't argue.
You've given up that crown.
I wouldn't say I've given up, but he's leading.
Go and try.
A Bolt biopic, a plum gig for the directors, who also happen to be brothers, Benjamin and Gabe Turner.
We were with him for almost 2 years, and we're very proud of it. We can't wait for everyone to see it.
How much of a global audience is there out there for movies like this?
I think there are a few sports stars that transcend countries and that play all over the world. I think he's one of very few people that would sell this movie across the world. I think that everyone will get something from it because of what he's achieved. I think when you're that perfect almost, when it comes to competing in big tournaments, I think everyone can draw something from that. So,
what was your budget? Who owns this flick?
Oh well, it's owned by Universal, made by Full 73. It was decent because we had to travel all around the world and follow him for 2 years. But it's out now for everyone to see.
Well, how much?
Oh, well, how much was the budget?
The Doyen Group were the ones. The Doyen Group were the ones that funded the movie, and then Universal bought it. So we know not how much.
More believable, perhaps, Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price's take on leaving the limelight.
If it goes, it goes. If it comes, it comes. I'm that type of person. I like to live a little low profile. And I do it because I'm very good at what I do and I work really hard. And it's a gift, so you just work hard. I don't really focus much on the applause of others, because eventually we'll go.
Back to how you look tonight. You look different. Something's changed.
I don't know. I don't know. Do I?
Shelley-Ann hanging out with the new kid on the block. So what does it feel like being the new star on the block?
It is awesome. It's a good feeling. To be here is also a good feeling, to be in the spotlight with Usain Bolt and everybody here to laugh and chat. So it's also a good feeling to be.
So you're going to become a diva and crack the whip and be very hard to deal with?
Well, not hard to do it, but I'm a diva, yes, I'm a diva. But I'm not hard to do it, I'm friendly and outgoing.
And you like clothes?
Of course, and makeup and hair.
Here's to Elaine.
Major Lazer making it Jamaica again.
I'm a bayside to the day I swear the shit out every day, every life.
Me see one gyal a wine and I broke them back.
Well, Major Lazer is back for their 5th annual concert, Friday, December the 16th, and it's at Mass Camp with super special surprise guest artists and bigger and better production through and through.
Are Major Lazer as hot as they were?
Absolutely. I mean, they're award-winning artists. They've won Grammys. They've won everything world over. Their views are billions on, the YouTube and stuff like that. And they have real hit music. They're the new rock stars of today. And of course, they're coming back home to pay homage to their roots, where, a lot of their movement started, and performing at a huge annual concert that they have called one of their favorites every year.
Well, it's Walsh Fire's roots.
Yes, but the roots of Major Lazer's music is Jamaica, which nobody can deny.
And it's Major Lazer and friends, but there's one really big friend who will be there.
Yeah, absolutely. We have an international performer this year who has never performed in Jamaica. We can't announce a name, but based on what we have done in years gone by, I mean, you've seen surprise guest performances by a Chronix, a Popcorn, a Sean Paul, a DJ Snake, a Rudimental, Martin Garrix. So it's international in that sense, but we can't announce a name, but you'll come and see it on the night, and it's gonna blow everybody's minds.
Tickets where and how much?
You can get tickets at Ribby's Ultra Lounge right now. Tickets are currently on sale for $4,000, and you have to go out there and get them quickly, because as you know, the show sells out every year.
Problem with payola. In the second part of our sit-down with Anchor's Gussie Clark, the veteran music producer takes aim at pay for play.
I run the largest recording facility and mastering and CD duplication in this country. So I interact on a daily basis with all these young producers and all these persons. They come to me, how can I get tune play?
Hard to crack down on payola, but pay for play doing more damage than most people think, according to Anchor Recording Studio boss Gussie Clark.
I have no problem with people doing a great job and one shows their appreciation. But to say, if you don't pay me, I will not play, I have a serious problem with it. It is a tax on Jamaican artists, creators, producers by radio and sound system this jockey. They don't tell Rihanna that, they don't tell Drake that, they tell Jamaican people. So it is another tax being imposed by our people and our people.
That's one issue. Another for Clark, the link between payola and the Americanized beats gaining in local popularity.
Why do you think the music is now changing from playing much more American R&B, hip-hop kind of rap kind of vibe sounds versus evolving to the next genre of Jamaican music? It is because those creators recognize Jamaican music is being played on the radio 30%, foreign music 70%. So maybe if I make a foreign kind of sound, they might play me. 70% of all the income earned from copyright fees going back out of the country to foreigners, not to Jamaicans, because 70% of music is being played. So they are being influenced by that in the first instance of local, and in the second instance is that they believe that if they create something of that foreign, so maybe it might catch a foreign.
Ska, rocksteady, reggae, dancehall. Jamaica a popular music breeding ground. But what's next? Another sound that's as uniquely Jamaican as those that came before? Or a hip-hop hybrid?
Kids come to me all the while, boy, have a new song and it have a little hip-hop R&B. And the first thing I look at them and say, look, over the world. The world is jumping onto it, and you want to jump from yours onto somebody else who's jumping onto yours.
But is payola to blame?
Well, of course it is. Payola is leading to it. Because if you cannot create something great, unique, and it gets to play, on radio or in a dancehall based upon the quality of the content. And for me, quality of content is king. If it is not going to be played because of whether it's good or it's bad, but because how much money I can give you, and I can't afford to give you the money, then I must try to find something that I see are playing freely. Young people can't afford to get their music played.
Money pull up a part of the problem, says Clark.
I have heard, sound system operators make it quite clear, say, at them run the thing, and if people come deal with them, they not play their music.
Is the money pull up phenomenon a part of that mentality?
Without a doubt. That is just the new and unique way, like when them usually tell about police, left or right. That's a new way. DJs are telling people how to make them song. DJs are telling people they want a piece of the publishing, say to them name and people recording. So it's a whole lot of corrupted practice, But what for me it is destroying the will, the energy, the creativity of the next generation of Jamaican creators, which ultimately is going to affect us. It's just we are foreign-minded as a people in many things, and we are now creating foreign-minded rather than creating creatively. So we are going to lose our touch. Why do you say, in many countries of the world, them have them one brand of reggae, them have them one brand of dancehall, them have them one brand of thing, because we are losing it to them, and they are doing better at it than us.
A wake-up call there from anchor boss Gussie Clark.
Third World delivers. Strong support for Hope Gardens charity gig.
We were put here for a special reason. The partner's cooking, I'm the
Capacity crowd for Under the Stars, an older profile, reggae lovers, and okay with forking out $5 grand for a good cause. AJ out tonight, younger lead at the helm.
Are you feeling out there?
Apparently fine. Maybe this audience more interested in Third World's catalogue than whoever's replaced Bunny Ruggs, since no one ever will.
You know why? 'Cause I love you. Oh, we can't say none, just can't stop. And I need you all the way to the top.
Third World's sense of purpose shared by fellow 70s survivor Big Youth.
And so blessed be all they that put their trust in the true and living God, the Rastafari. Cause this man shall be like the holy mountains of Zion that cannot be removed but divided forever.
The singers need to look what is going on around them. Yeah? Look at what is happening. Cause we make nice music, we have a voice. Sing and tell your fans out there to behave themselves. And let us have a better Jamaica to live in, for us and our families.
Toots, another blast from the past. Tony Rebel getting in a little stage action before Rebel Salute.
We need to get back to the time when a man who can write, him write a song and him ear said fit Tony Rebel's voice and him can't come to me and him not feel no way about it.
Soon followed by Freddie McGregor.
So them never remember them forefather. That's where they give from them grandmother. Things that you learn from your ancestors will guide you through tomorrow, through to my roots. My roots and culture. Hold on.
We Jamaican artists are not privy to certain venues across the United States. And not Europe. Europe is a different matter. But the United States especially. And they work with programs like Polestar, who poll your events, see how many people you draw. And if you never tour, then you don't have any Polestar, so you're blocked out of it kind of thing. So there are a number of little things like those that set the music back.
Next to you.
a younger generation of one-droppers represented by Jesse Royal.
Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall tell. Permit this and me want a permit this. But when me check a stock and really look at what I want, I'm American, not just a real native farm.
And Chronics.
I know my people, we've been facing struggle for so long. The people, please I beg you, please could you hold on. The system have been down and your feet pressed on. At the back of your victory sweet.
A stint by Stephen Marley in Third World's Jam.
When we jam it, still there. Hope the jam is gonna last.
No Third World gig complete without Cat Core, whose mother was a music teacher, getting out his cello. That's Under the Stars at Hope Gardens.
96 degrees in the shade.
It wasn't for publicity, and it was not a cry for help.
When the holidays stop being perfect, they become real.
Get your free insulated tote bag with the purchase of any 9, 15, 21-piece meal.
KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Squeeze is so yummy. When you're hot and you want to stay cool.
Sing, Gio.
Squeeze juice drinks, release the flavor. The time by Squeeze juice drinks is...
We know what you want. The most gifted network. Top up or activate a data plan and you could win a dream vacation every week. Lots of cash and much more. Get gifted. Download My Digital app for more info. Digicel.
Let's show the world that Jamaica is the island with the most vibes in the Caribbean. Grab your friends and join the vibe and help us set the world record for the largest fist bumping chain ever. Keep up the vibe with the new 2.5 litre with 25% more Pepsi.
Here's your chance to become a Max Millionaire. Enter the NCB Max Millionaire promotion and you could win over $1 million in cash. Just open or top up your Jamaican dollar max deposit account with a minimum of $25,000. Your account will be automatically tagged for entry. So open and or top up your Jamaican dollar max deposit account to enter the NCB Max Millionaire promotion and you could be on your way to millionaire status. Promotion ends September 2017. Conditions apply. Visit jncb.com/maxmill for details.
Thousands gather for the One Love Peace concert at the National Stadium. Hurricane Gilbert tore through Jamaica. Dancehall music was set. Jamaica have the lead. The gold medal for Jamaica. Life is just for living.
I feel like a star. Leaning on my phone.
Merry Christmas.
This Christmas, NCB,
along with our help, will be granting
our children's wishes. NCB Wishmakers went to 31 schools and asked hundreds of children one magical question. If you could wish for anything for a school, what would it be? My wish for my school is for a bus shed.
My wish for my school is a school bus, a math center,
The cricket field. A computer. The big library. Trip to Disney World.
cotton candy machine.
Jamaica, with your help, the wishes of 3 primary schools will be granted by NCB. Visit www.jncb.com/grant-a-wish or our Facebook and Instagram pages to vote now.
Okay, people, let's make some wishes come true.
Tune into Smile Jamaica on Monday, December 12th to see which school's wishes have been granted.
Merry Christmas from NCB.
The KFC Ultimate Experience brought to you by Digicel. The IWP Gospel Music Festival in Wonderland, December 10. A magical affair with lots of rides. See Papa San, Jermaine Edwards, DJ Nicholas, Rondell Positive, IT, Ryan Mark, Catalyst Crew, Island Worship Team, and many more. A mega Christmas. Saturday, December 10 at Hope Gardens. Monday starts 10 a.m. Showtime 4 p.m. Come celebrate.
Don't miss it. Entry is free. Don't miss it. Free entry.
When we the people speak out, changes happen.
True thing. I remember how we women speak out hard to get maternity leave.
Our voices and letters supporting the formation of Indicom.
To deal with the protection of citizens.
Vex and we speak up loud about the Riverton fire. And them have to change the leadership.
People, we need to speak out more. When we speak out, every government have to listen.
A message from NIA.
New York-based vlogger Trabas throwing a party in Portmore.
You're freaky? You know I'm single. I have no girlfriend.
Babe, who you on the phone with?
May I talk to Jesus?
Okay, so before all of these vloggers who have kind of come after you, there was you. But are you still hot? Are you still a hot vlogger?
Yes, I think I'm
What
still
makes
hot.
for a hot vlogger?
Originality, still putting out content for people to enjoy. And my fans, my support, they're strong.
Where you going?
No, you?
Let me see your phone.
Do you amuse them or you shock them?
Shock them both.
One of the ways you shock them is what? Talking about your open relationship?
Apart from that, my projects that I put out, my songs, yeah.
You're not talking about the open relationship? Or is that not as open as you led us to believe?
People tend to focus on that. Well, it's whatever.
Has the competition kept up with you or eclipsed you?
It's kind of good for have competition sometime. It put you on your game. It's going good.
What are your hot topics right now?
Relationships.
For sure.
Yeah. Relationship videos and all of that.
That's what Caribbean viewers really want to tune into.
People overall, like, everybody wants to know, like, about relationship or them, like, as you said, my open relationship. See, that's the first thing you said. People just like relationship topics.
You're dropping an EP Friday today?
Yes, this Friday.
And?
It's gonna be crazy. 8 tracks, couple new artists on it, and my brother Lincoln Tree, that produced by my producer, Trackstar. He's on my hit single right now, Get High. The video is on YouTube. Crazy.
People are gonna take you seriously doing that?
They are already. They are taking me.
They're liking the music?
Yeah, definitely.
So you're having a big party in Jamaica this Sunday?
Yes, at Waves Beach. Ding Dong gonna be one of the hosts. My brother Lincoln, Danny Boo. People just come out and enjoy on themselves. It'll go crazy, trust me.
So fans can interact with you come Sunday?
Yeah, definitely. Take pictures, videos. I'm going to be vlogging too. We're gonna have people in the crowd walking up and down, videoing, catching everything. So everything is gonna be online.
Make a scream till a neighbor them call.
Robbed on an assault charge. Visa revoked. Kalado not exactly on top of the world, but suicidal?
Delos, he committed
suicide. But Delos committed before me.
Difficult times for Kalado, but few expected to hear him on an internet show talking about being depressed and suicidal, especially as DJs are supposed to be tough guys. But Kalado going public with his troubles. So when people might say to Kalado, was this a cry for help, or really was it a cry for publicity? What are you going to tell them?
It wasn't for publicity, and it wasn't a cry for help. They interviewing me and asking me about these things, and I explain. Saying, no people on the other hand, Jamaica stay them land the world love run with negativity.
Put some respect on my name now.
Kalado painting a picture of childhood deprivation and neglect.
Mother and father no support really, you know, but...
How rough was your childhood?
It was rough as in, you know, when I go to school, I have to walk barefoot, 4 miles go and 4 miles come back. And, you know, no lunch money.
This was at what age?
It was at, when you're in my teen, you know, like 13, 12, come right up.
So your parents were just poor people and couldn't come up with the cash, or what?
Yeah, I would say the financial status, you know, it's not that fortunate to manage situation. But on my father's side, but I don't know my mother because she ran away from Jamaica from, like I was a little youth in basic school.
So you didn't grow up with your mother?
No, I don't know my mother until doing music and became a face, you know, where we end up finding her.
So who brought you up?
It was my grandmother.
Kalado getting a break in the music biz, but plagued by a string of bad luck.
At one point, when I come from Europe then, when I still fight the struggle because I not give up. You understand? As I come from Europe, the little money thief. I fell down, I feel darkness, seeing I feel lonely. It's like, even went to the party and the music playing, and it's like me zone out. In the party and still lonely and crowd around me.
Well, I guess sometimes some people can think about killing themselves, but they know they actually won't do it. Did you think it was a possibility you might kill yourself?
Well, it's a suicidal thoughts and it's not suicidal action. You understand? So, as I said, everybody has suicidal thoughts. You know, you're just wondering if, you know, if this is the way, or you understand, or you should give up.
You never actually attempted to kill yourself?
No, I never attempted. You know? So I never put a rope around my neck and say, okay, let's do it now. No.
So when you felt sad, when you felt down, when you felt depressed, you ever thought, I'm going to go to a doctor, maybe I'll get some medication, I need to feel better?
I've never think of that, you know. Only thing I'm thinking is like trying to overcome it. You see me? Because at one point, I say, all right, when every friend disappeared then, through the bad situation, every friend, me even lose family support. You know, it's like you're starting over back from ground zero.
You mean you didn't have the money to give them again?
Yeah, because you can't broke a bread and make dumpling dropping in someone pot. You know, everybody disappear. You know, even Nancy, who used to run me, she make sure hit the plane and fly away.
So when on this program they asked you about the suicide thoughts, what did you tell them?
You think artists entertain?
I explained to them what led to the depression. You understand? And led to that situation of a suicide.
Did they ask you how close you got to?
No, they never asked, but man like Anthony Miller will ask.
How close did you get to suicide is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I know Anthony Miller, you know, this presume you will ask me this. Anyway, but how close? How close? I don't really want to get there. I don't really want to get there, Anthony Miller. But it still remains the same as in the, once you say depression, suicidal thoughts, you can think a lot of things what can cause the suicide.
What I'm interested in is why don't you go to a doctor and get some medication and help yourself?
You're really interested in that?
Or why don't you go and get some counseling?
Counseling? Put it this way, a lot of people talking, you know, and messaging and counseling me, but Anthony Miller, come on, you think counseling can help you to provide a bread? Eh? Counseling can put food on your table.
Losing his US visa, a big blow.
And when I just lost it, it never really knocked to my head as yet. You know, is when the shows them start to come in hard and you can't move. And then you realize the situation where you're really in. Because you have, for example, I should be even go to Costa Rica. Many a times they keep calling for that place, but you can't go through because you need a US visa to transit. So every other place you need to transit, once it involves the US, then you know you can't collect any US. Do you understand? So, and with that income, you keep your fake friends them around, plus the family who believe and the hypocrites. If you're not making the income, these people gonna leave.
So what do you want to accomplish by talking about this, by admitting that you've been depressed and you've had suicidal thoughts? And
they still can look into my story and see a positive message and know, say, regardless of the hardship you go through, if you fight, maybe there is a way. You know, there's a light in the darkest of tunnel.
What's the light in that tunnel right now? I mean, what's keeping you going?
When time you see things kind of looking fruitful, you know, when your friend call and say, yeah man, respect for me, man, shell down for Canada, shell down US, look for Marvin the Beast. When him drop it at US, America, everywhere, whole place a shell down, that kind of give you a little hope. I say, alright, okay, hold on and fight a little longer.
Big respect and enough love to all of the people who wish me happy birthday.
Depression in the music business briefly coming to the fore with the suicide this year of singer Delos.
Internet hit Me Love My Fatty's lyrics cleaned up for radio. But who is Stylex?
Say them a say me too little and I say she too big. I call me matches and...
Where was Stylex before Me Love My Fatty?
On the road.
Doing what?
Running his little taxi on the road.
So you're not running the taxi anymore?
No, I'm not running the taxi anymore. Right?
Why? This thing is so big now that you just
it's not that the thing is so big.
Business.
No, I have so many things doing now to push the music further.
What you doing to push the music
I'm
further?
in the studio, writing new songs as well to prepare for the...
People want the other stuff or they just want Me Love My Fatty though?
They're going to want
you have other lyrics?
A lot more. Plenty more in the box.
Because it's sounding like a one-hit wonder, you know.
Well, there's no one-hit wonder here.
So is Fatty a real person or is just a fat fantasy?
No, Fatty is a real person. When you talk about her, that's why I go in details with her. I can tell you everything from scratch. That's why I mention the Fatty. They call me matches and I call her fridge. So she's bigger than me, a lot bigger than me.
The version people liked was the internet version, which was the Slack version. But you've cleaned it up.
Yeah, I cleaned it up properly. And they like the both version because it have a vibes, it have a chemistry. I'm like telling a story about a person. That's what makes the song hit, you know. It's a story.
People want you to appear at a show to do the Fatty song?
It's going to be a big time because I have the show coming up on the beach Sunday, Shabbos, you know, so after that, and I perform at the Buzz, so you know, I'm booked for Kite Festival. So we have things coming up, man.
You said no more taxes for you?
No more taxi, but big up my taxi friend them.
But it's not such a bad thing. One less taxi man on the road to just sort of give us all help.
Yeah, well, somebody have to do something else at times, you know. So we have to step out of one thing and go into another.
So what's next for you?
What's next for me right now? Well, I'm working with Claims Record, you know. So we have a lot of things putting onto the table right now to go further in the music. No joke about it.
Well, if you drop another song as big as My Fatty, I will eat my words.
Okay. And I think you're going to eat your word because I have it coming.
The ER Top 10 brought to you by Pizza Hut.
Be careful who your nail bomb crab was. Be careful who no nail bomb cross. Don't throw no. The girl want a ride on the yang yang vibe. Yang yang, yang yang, bang bang, yang yang, bang, yang yang, bang bang, yang. Dollar kind beer $1. Squeeze it to release the anger, yeah. Rain where you fall, can't top with umbrella. Salt mash Mac 90.
Me no show up, me no hype on nobody. So them love the way me roll. Boy,
girl, you take man for food, take man for idiot. Stop shot, jump in on my car, make me something like a snapback. We a do it thing.
You shake yourself and know nothing, see me delete you. Said we me treat the other, so me treat you. All talking done, more girls still a come now.
She said the driver rich. She said the doctor rich. She said him have enough girl.
You a pre one of my brother, them you want to bring me. Yo, how you mean, how you mean? Beat and teach, so beat and teach, beat and teach, beat and teach, cassava beat.
Follow me and look for quality me need. Money well slim, but the family be feed. After watching all of me up, shop smart. Wanna know where we look, let me tell you where we start. We just look together and easy, but the pocket and it cook so well. It is a quality, everybody can tell. Follow me and look for quality we need. Money well slim, but the family be feed. After watching all of some me up, shop smart. Wanna know where we look, let me tell you where we start. Just look together, the taste of quality.
When the holidays stop being perfect, they become real.
Get your free insulated tote bag with the purchase of any 9, 15, 21-piece meal.
KFC, it's finger-licking good.
What inspires you? Is it nature in all her glory? What excites you and fills your heart with joy? Is it his smile that brightens a room like the colors of the rainbow? What makes you feel vibrant and alive?
Make your Christmas colorific with Berger. Save 20% off your favorite Berger paints with your Berger discount coupon. Check the press for details.
Berger Paints. All the colors of you.
Shabana celebrates 10 years in theater with a wild new comedy, Michael Denton's Chickstar.
I have what do ambition. When you go get ready, me I carry the home. Where? Cemetery.
Chickstar.
You doing your hair or your shape today?
My hair.
You sure?
There's something wrong with my shape.
Hold on there. We find it.
What you find?
The back of the Titanic.
Michael Denton's Chickstar.
My wish for my school is for a bus shed, a school bus, a math center,
the cricket field,
the big library, cotton candy machine.
Visit jncb.com/grantawish or our Facebook and Instagram pages to vote now. And tune into Smile Jamaica on Monday, December 12th to see which school's wishes have been granted.
Not all multi-linked debit card transactions are made equal. Some are amusing, others are fun. Some happen in the middle of the night, many happen on the run. Some are for necessities and some are just a treat. A few are unexpected and some are planned for weeks. But all of them are important, all of them unique. So Multilink empowers you with secure 24/7 all-island access to your money so you can complete the most important transaction of all, yours.
For little people, it's a really big world. A big world to discover and explore. And because discoveries aren't always easy to understand, little people need help to make sense of the big world. So help them make sense of the world. When you CPG, do PG. The Broadcasting Commission, your partner for a new day.
As I go through my day, when I work or I play,
there's one thing that I do when I wanna stay cool. Cool on your body any day, anytime. I cool water on the front line. Drop it on the beat, this a I cool time. Sell it to the world, it's a one that happy reach worldwide.
I cool water helps me stay cool, cause I drink cool. I cool water, feel like water.
Ex-ad girl, now a hot furniture maker. Tamara Harding's Mara Made line delivering eco-friendly art.
She walked away from a career in advertising 2 years ago. Something more solid beckoned. Tamara Harding reinventing herself as a modern-minded designer working with wood. No looking back since. Commercial and private commissions piling up for the indefatigable mother of twos, sleek forms and functional furniture. The 42-year-old still winded by how quickly it all came together.
Gathered up some money, went and bought my first chainsaw in January of last year, and so it's 2015, January of 2015. Bought a circular saw and a jigsaw and set about collecting wood for 6 months. And I don't cut anything down, I only use salvaged wood. So I was scouring the island, made deals with the people that cut for the chain, for the lumber yards. I would buy their scraps from them and then start accumulating. And everything has to have a time to dry out. Then I put together a collection of over 100 pieces and launched in November of last year. So I'm just shy or just over a year old. I've had zero experience with wood, never used any equipment, any tools, nothing. I'm a tool fanatic though, like I love a Home Depot, like most women love a Macy's, right? And how I learned was I would go and I would see a piece of equipment and I'd ask them, what does this do? And what can I use it for? And then I would experiment. So everything is just intuitive, hands-on, learning, discovering, making mistakes. That's it. There's no particular look. Because I salvage trees, the trees are what telling, it's the pieces that are telling me what they want to become. And I'll show you after this a piece that we went through yesterday and said, you know what,